They say some people wait for opportunities to come knocking, but Kandi Burruss builds the entire house and sells the keys. She's not just a singer, not just a songwriter, not just a reality star. Kandi is proof that mastering your gifts means mastering your future. From dominating 90s R&B with Xscape, to penning anthems like No Scrubs and Bills, 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 to becoming a Broadway producer and entrepreneur, Kandi has shown the world what it looks like to multiply talents into empires. Today on Melodic Minds, I'm breaking down how Kandi became the blueprint of what it means to keep a bag, turning vision, hustle, and self-investment into legacy. Kandi's story begins with Xscape, the powerhouse girl group that shaped 90s R&B. While the industry often tried to box female artists into being just performers, Kandi was already thinking beyond the stage. Even in those early years, she wasn't just singing songs, she was paying attention to how they were built. This curiosity planted the seed for her songwriting empire. But here's where the psychology kicks in. Many artists stop at talent. Kandi understood something deeper, that talent without ownership is just borrowed success. Xscape gave her a platform, but she was already preparing her next moves. When Kandi stepped into songwriting, she transformed from performer to architect of sound. Her pen crafted No Scrubs for TLC, a song that became an anthem for independence and self-worth. With her Xscape band member Tiny Harris, she co-wrote Bills, Bills, Bills for Destiny's Child, proving she knew how to write not just hits, but generational statements. What's fascinating psychologically is how Kandi used songwriting as a form of security. Where fame fades, publishing rights and royalties live on. It's the power of delayed gratification, trading the spotlight for long-term ownership. Every time No Scrubs or Bills, Bills, Bills plays, Kandi earns. That's well beyond the moment, and it shows her deep understanding of playing the long game. Most reality stars fade after a season or two. Kandi flipped the script. As the longest-running Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member, she's mastered how to turn exposure into enterprise. Her authenticity and refusal to play just a character made her relatable while keeping her brand intact. Psychologically, this is about adaptability. Kandi thrives because she doesn't resist reinvention, she embraces it. She's not just surviving the ever-changing reality TV landscape, she's using it as a free marketing for her businesses. Every storyline, every season becomes another way to keep her name and her ventures in front of millions. Kandi didn't stop at television. She brought her talents to Broadway, producing acclaimed shows like The Wiz and Othello. This move proves her mastery of artistic diversification, stepping outside the box of R&B and reality TV into the world of theater. From her Bedroom Kandi empire to restaurants like Old Lady Gang, Kandi proves that she doesn't just make money, she multiplies it. Each venture reflects her ability to turn passion into profit. Bedroom Kandi was more than a business. It was about destigmatizing intimacy while creating a revenue stream. Old Lady Gang wasn't just a restaurant. It was about honoring family while expanding her brand. The psychological principle here is self-investment. Kandi never waits for someone else to validate her dreams. She invests her own resources, time, and creativity. And because she bets on herself, others do too. Kandi's story isn't just about money, it's about mindset. She teaches us this. Talent is the entry point, but ownership is the goal. Fame is fleeting, but strategy is forever. Delayed gratification and self-investment pay dividends. Reinvention is not weakness, it's power. Hustle doesn't just mean working hard, it means working smart and diversifying. Kandi keeps a bag because she keeps believing in herself. Her mastery is in seeing opportunity where others sees limits, and in gambling on herself when the odds say no. At the end of the day, Kandi Burruss is more than a band member, more than a housewife, more than a businesswoman. She's a living lesson in how to turn gifts into empires and challenges into checks. She shows us that mastery isn't about being everywhere, it's about being intentional everywhere you choose to be. So next time you hear no scrubs or see Kandi on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or walk past an old lady gang restaurant, remember, you're witnessing the art of self-mastery in motion. Kandi doesn't just keep it bag, she keeps building the blueprint.